Hello! My name is Michelle Samuel and I am the Program Director for the Traditional Undergraduate Program at Mount St. Mary's University. This semester I'm coming to you with these videos that include little tidbits about teaching and learning in higher education. That way you have a little quick snapshot of maybe 5 minutes of videos that I can come to you with that have resources from around the internet that allows you to make improvements to your teaching and learning practices in higher education. For those of you who don't know me, I've been working at Mount St. Mary's for 10 years now. I started 10 years ago this spring as an adjunct faculty member, and then eventually I worked my way up through our rankings to a full-time professor, and I'm now the assistant professor of psychology within the department. Since I started as a program director this past fall, I've tried to come to you guys with a weekly email and video series. And the emails are generally to try and help loop you into what's happening at Mount St. Mary's, and in particular what's happening within the traditional undergraduate program. The videos here, these are intended to be little resources for you to take with you. Quick, little, easy to watch videos that show you something about teaching and learning in higher education. That way you can always be continually engaged in improving your teaching practices at the university level. So again, these resources are really meant to do 3 things. That is, sorry, I've got my notes here. That is to try and improve teaching and learning in higher education here at Mount St. Mary's by providing you with these video resources. Additionally, I want to try and help connect in faculty members to the Mount because many of us are super busy. Many of you hold full-time jobs and then you're an adjunct faculty member with us. And I highly value your time and your efforts for coming and being with us. And I want to make sure that I can make some efforts to try and reach out to you and provide you some resources that are efficient and fit in your schedule so that you can continue to be connected to Mount St. Mary's. Lastly, I also want to use these videos as a way to get to know each other a little bit better. And I know that sounds funny as a video resource because it's not necessarily in person or two-way immediately, but what I found last semester is that many people would email me things, or when we did get a chance to see each other, we'd be able to talk about some of the topics that were brought up in these video resources. And so I think that this could be a good tool to try and connect us, even though many of us are spread out all over the Los Angeles area and we have many other time commitments. This is still a tool that we can use to try and get to know each other a little bit better. And then when we do connect in person, we have a few more things that we can talk about because we know a little bit more about each other. Additionally, I do get some people who send comments to the YouTube channel, and I try and respond to those in some manner, so you can go ahead and do those as well. But I know many of you felt a little bit shy about that and were sending me emails, and please keep them coming. I love the emails as well. In order to make this a resource that really best suits everybody who's watching these videos, I sent out a little survey this past semester to see what you would like this coming semester, that is the spring semester's videos, to have in them. And far and away, it was pretty easy to see that most people wanted some sort of tech resources. In particular, we want to hear resources about Canvas. So I'll be coming to you with a couple of videos specifically related to both tech tools in higher education and also a little bit more about Canvas to try and help point you guys to our learning management resources and support systems. Other things that were mentioned in that survey that people would like to hear more about would be finding materials for classes, and so I'll be talking a little bit about open educational resources later this semester. Additionally, teaching resources aimed at higher education in general, so I'll make sure to bring you some of those as well. And certainly a lot about part-time faculty resources. And this is something I'm really excited to talk about because I did start as an adjunct faculty member at Cal State San Bernardino and then of course now here at Mount St. Mary's. So it's something that's really important to me and I'm glad to be able to bring that forward in some of these video series. So last but not least, I wanted to say some of the things I captured in that survey that were really great. I asked, of course, not only what I could do to try and help you as a faculty member in the future, but also what it was that you liked about teaching here at Mount St. Mary's. And far and away, most people love the students. And I was so excited to see that, because I think we have such an amazing, unique group of students that they are really fun to teach and they are really cool to interact with and to mentor. So I was glad to see many other faculty members mention that as well. Additionally, people said that they like the supportive atmosphere here at Mount St. Mary's. And I would bring that up, especially if you're new here at Mount St. Mary's, to take advantage of all that we do offer. So I know many people are super busy and we are spread out all over Los Angeles, but we do have almost monthly dinners. If you can make some of those, they're really amazing opportunities to get to meet faculty members, not only in our traditional undergraduate program, but also in the weekend college and the graduate programs as well. And there's a lot of really cool people who work here and a lot of really cool people who are doing amazing things within the therapy world and in their practices. And then people, of course, who are doing amazing research. So I'd encourage you to get a chance to put that on your calendar, watch your emails for some of those dinners, and try and get to meet people in person, even if it's just once this semester, because I think you'll gain a lot in terms of getting to know people and a little bit more about some of the opportunities that we have here at Mount St. Mary's. So with that, I'll go ahead and sign off for this week. I'll be coming to you next week, which will be our first week of the semester, with some icebreaker resources. I hope that you have a good time preparing your last-minute preparations for classes, and if you have any questions, make sure to reach out to me via email. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.